The egg hadn't reappeared, but Eqqo still felt its presence. Where had it gone to? Eqqo had many qualities, but not yet the power to lower these slabs by himself. One of these columns was trying to look more solid than it actually was. Mechanisms woke up after a very long sleep. The egg was there, safe and sound. It could have broken so easily. The fate of Eqqo, the egg, and the temple was sealed. When placing the egg, Eqqo realized that a legend carried a significant weight. Since the disappearance of the star, something else was guiding Eqqo, pushing him forward. Was it the egg itself? Was it conscious? It was better, sometimes, to be shaped like a blade of grass than an egg. What a weird pilgrim, thought Talek the Stonehead. Where are his eyes? You're pretty heavy, thought Eqqo. And the egg answered, That's not very nice. Eqqo was stunned. You're talking. Of course I'm not. I'm an egg. Eqqo realized that thanks to the egg, he wasn't alone. And despite its weight in his arms, that made him feel lighter. A thousand echoes resounded in the boy's ears. The temple is immense, he thought. And we need to get to the end of it, added the egg. Something important had just opened, but Eqqo couldn't reach it. Another trap. The lever to open it had to be somewhere here. These things came from the nest. They flew away from Eqqo like shadows in front of the sun, so he named them shadows. The shadows would quickly come back for the egg. It was shining in their world of darkness. The egg was again going to have to stay behind the grating, and the shadows knew it. These shadows were relentless, but not very solid. Were attracted by the egg. Maybe, were they hungry? Chain appeared. The shadows were coming for the enkalal. Could someone please throw something at them? Asked the egg. The trackers who had killed the serpent god, were they still here, raiding the temple? That symbol on the ground. Eqqo had already passed one like it, outside, in the sacred lands. The egg told Eqqo, "These frescoes tell of the coming of a leader whose voice was as strong as 100 bells. This was the beginning of your valley's decline." Behind the fresco, villagers were looking fearfully at a dark figure dominating them. "A dark god," said the Enkalal. The egg and the child had just revealed another mystery of the Temple of Issa. Eqqo recognized the sound of the shadow's steps. "Don't let them take me," said the Enkalal. "It would be the end of everything." "These frescoes show the death of my brothers," said the Enkalal. "This has happened before. It will happen again." "These frescoes show the dark god's feast," said the Enkalal. "His appetite is infinite. He can devour the world. What we see often hides what we need to see. A useful symbol was hidden here." "Be very careful," I prayed at that moment, far from there, sensing the shadows gathering around my child. "I felt a bit lonely with these shadows around," said the egg when Eqqo came back to pick it up. "So thank you for coming back." "There's nobody here?" asked Eqqo. "The monks abandoned the temple after a great misfortune," replied the egg. "Then the valley's inhabitants forgot it ever existed." A door had just opened on a now familiar stone face. Far above Eqqo, a flagstone had just slid open. "The Amlak Ebab, my father," sadly thought the Enkalal. "His golden seal will show us the way." Something was coming up from the deep. hidden steps. Another set of stairs presented itself to the pilgrim. You speak well for an egg, suddenly realized Eqqo. Aren't you supposed to be a baby? It's because I'm filled with wisdom, said the egg, adding, you're the baby. Eqqo was climbing up. This made a lot of steps, and a great void below his feet. Inspired by the adalah, my son was moving forward, carrying in his arms the future of the world, walking away from childhood. Far from there, his mother was wiping her tears. These stairs show the way of Kaf, said the adalah. The thread leads the pilgrim to the sky, but it's a thread scattered with knots. Here's one ahead. This fresco, it seemed to announce something terrible, and yet the order of the skulls seemed to have a meaning. The three wheels represented cycles. The pilgrim had to align them in the right order to pass. I was confused. The lock was tangling the thread of my story. The knot in the thread came undone. I watched my son resume his story. I remembered Eqqo's birth had changed my vision of the world. He incarnated the kindness of the stars. He inspired me. Here was the prison. The monks had dedicated their lives to protecting the temple. To punish those who threatened it was part of their mission. "Who does that breath belong to?" asked Eqqo. "To a sleeper who must remain asleep," replied the egg. Oh, Eqqo, how many times had I told you to always be careful? This unexpected consequence had just saved the Enkalal. Enkalal said to the child, "We need to go quickly. The bell ringer is going to wake up, and he is here for me. He's the one who killed my father, the serpent god." Eqqo had never heard of such evil. He and the egg were now running away from a common adversary. For the first time, a threat was hanging over Eqqo's life. On him depended the egg's future. On them both depended everything. Feeling the child's distress, the Enkalal said, "Your mother may seem far away, but she loves you, and she's proud of you. Our journey is vital. You must keep your courage."